we gotta get a little handshake to start. We didn't do it last time, but it's been a little too long. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's been a little too long. Let's start out, bro. How was your Omaha trip? I'm very interested and intrigued to see how it was.
Almost fire, bro. Basically, I don't know if I'll ever not go back.
Real shit.
Dude, it was awesome.
It was
Like,
a good
I give you like a little timeline of what we did. So
Well, break it down. Break it down of like what the fuck you told us in the group chat.
So
right from the start.
So Thursday we left at LSU beat Arkansas walk off Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, yeah.
So Thursday I went to work, group of my buddies, and I texted my mom Wednesday night. Actually, shout out to moms. I was drunk, making terrible decisions, but I told her, I said, "Hey, let's go to Omaha." She was like, "Yeah, right," because my mom's always wanted to go.
Yeah.
And I said, "No, like let's for real go." And I was like, "I got people that will come with us." I said, "We'll go, and then it won't be as bad because there'll be a bunch of people with us." She was like,
Yeah.
"I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to you in the morning. I can tell you're drunk." I was like, "Whatever, you know." But I was, but it was really like
some real shit.
I really wanted to go.
Yeah.
So Thursday morning she calls me, and I guess she thought like I didn't think I was gonna remember. She was like, "So are you serious last night?" And I was like, "About what part?" She's like, "You want to go to Omaha?" I was like, "I'm going." So I was like, "I'm trying to get you to go because you wanted to, like, you've been wanting to come." Like,
yeah,
I promise. Like, me and Hut and nephew, we're going. Like, we're leaving tonight. Or no, we said we're gonna leave Friday, and she was like, "All right, give me an hour." I was like, "All right," and just hung up the phone.
yeah.
I was like, "All right." She called me back. She goes, "All right, I'm coming. All of us in my car. We're leaving at midnight tonight." I said,
No shit, huh?
I said, "Damn, all right." So then she was like, "My sister, your sister's coming, blah, blah." I said, "All right, cool." So we went, we left, drove through the night, drove through the day. I think we got to Omaha around, 3:30.
I was about to say it was like
On
4
Friday.
o'clock. Yeah, like 3:30, 4 o'clock. When you texted at least.
And what people don't realize is, like, Nebraska's, like, here, and then Iowa is, like, here. So Nebraska, Omaha, and Iowa's right here. So we stayed in Iowa, actually.
Real shit.
Yeah. But, it was cool, bro. Friday we got there at 3:30. I think we all like got like some rest and shit. So then I think we said like, all right, 5, 6 o'clock we gonna hit town. You know.
Yeah.
So the first place you go to is obviously you want to go check out Rocco's because you've seen like
Facts.
all the stuff. So we went in there. It's how can I explain it? It was very cool. It was very chill just to be a part of it. Obviously we got Jello shots. The biggest thing about Rocco's is that it's not what it looks like on video cameras. You know what I mean? Like,
Is it like elaborate? Is it smaller, bigger?
no,
like,
it's actually a big place. It's not a club. Like it's your.
What type of music they playing? Is it just like
They have the things where you could play like whatever you want. Like like
the tunes,
yeah,
app and shit? Yeah. I
So
know what
most
you're
of the time we were there, especially the later you got, it was always like every time you like pay attention, it was Colin Baton Rouge or it was Boosie or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not like a club. It's a bar. It's literally, but people forget about it. It's really a pizza Hut place.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I've never been, so obviously.
So
I
it's
don't know
really a
that.
pizza place that they turned into a bar this week
Real
and
shit.
Jello shots and blah blah. But it's cool. It was a fun time, you know. That was actually the last time I went to Rocco's. So then, obviously, we were at Rocco's till probably 2, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Go back. Saturday, obviously, don't play till 7. So I think we all like finally got up around like 11 after we ate and bullshitted. We went and hit up Matt's. Matt's is this little restaurant that turned into a bar at night. Really good food, really good vibes, blah, blah. Ate there. Walked over to the game. Watched them take game 1. Then we went out after. And when we went out after it was by this place. It was by this restaurant called Matt's. And they had like a fan fest experience. That was the video that said.
Yeah.
And it's literally like a concert with a DJ on stage. It's a big old stage.
Yeah.
And then, but like, there's people everywhere. It's $20 to get in, but it's like a big old festival. So
That's fine.
a bunch of locals were there.
I didn't know they did
it was a good time, you know. We talked to a bunch of the locals there. They were like LSU pretty much brings like the most people.
Oh yeah,
They were
always.
like last year wasn't nearly as lit as it was as this year and the year before that.
Yeah.
So then Saturday we kind of like left around like midnight because Sunday they played at noon.
Yeah.
So Sunday got up, went to the game, and watched them win the Natty. This is my problem with Rocco's is that however many Jello shots we got this year, it was in the 50,000 mark. But if you're Rocco's and LSU just won a Natty,
Yeah.
why would you close at 8 o'clock at night?
Close
Yeah.
at 8.
So after the game was over, they stopped serving Jello shots, which was one stupid mistake.
Crazy. Yeah. That's,
Like, I mean, you got big time money out there for that game, and you're
Yeah.
gonna stop after the game. I think that was stupid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Two, they closed at 8 o'clock. Yeah, it was weird. It was like, dude, like I don't think you understand.
Like how?
I guess because they
fans-
thought after the game, like people were going home, but like
yeah.
what they have to understand is we were all like what we did. A bunch of people. We all went 8, chilled, got some AC because it was hot as shit for that game,
Yeah.
and then we went back out. Well, when everybody went back out, Rocco's was like closed.
That's fucking crazy.
So
bro.
everybody was like, "Bro, you're missing out on so much money. You're an idiot."
Yeah, seriously.
So then we went to this bar, Platts. We had no idea. We were just going, just to go, celebrate. So when we walk in, we see like some of the LSU players. We're like, oh, this is cool, you know.
Yeah.
Well, then like it seemed like right when we got in, they like shut it down. Because we would look at this place. It's right next to the stadium, and it's slam packed every time you look at it. Like
Yeah.
people can't even move in it. Well, the Sunday night we went out to LSU, I guess. Well, we didn't realize it. They had their. That's where they had their after party.
Yeah.
So we were in there chilling, and then there was like, here comes a player, here comes a player, here comes a player. We're like, damn, this must be where they're going, you know?
Yeah.
So then, like, we look around, there's like nobody else coming in. So we're like, did we just like get access to this party for like no reason?
Yeah.
But apparently, like, by the time we got in, one of my buddies called my other buddy. He was like, dude, the line is down the street. Everybody finally got word that they're in there. They're like, they're not letting nobody in.
Yeah.
So we were like, damn, we got lucky, you know?
Yeah.
Then I think eventually, like, how they did it was like if 3 people left, 3 people came in. Like that type of order. But yeah, dude, I mean, big shout out to the players, a bunch of the players, you know, like, you watch these dudes play and, like, you always think of, like, baseball players, especially nowadays, like, total douchebags, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they just have that characteristic, I guess.
Little stereotype
Yeah,
to 'em, yeah.
stereotypical. But, nah, dude, like, big shout out to, like, dude, we went to the bathroom. It's so weird to say, but, like, went to the bathroom, and, like, Jared Jones just started talking about, like, John Jones retiring with us. And he was just, like, and that just led to, like, an hour conversation. Like, really cool-ass dude.
Yeah.
Then we met, like, then he, like, put us in touch with, like, Kramer Robinson,
Yeah.
old LSU player. And then just more and more players kept coming up talking to us. And, like, you realize, like, yeah, like, you're a fan of these guys. And you're talking, like, you talk shit about these guys. You, like, you praise these guys.
Yeah.
And really, it's just, like, I guess that's what people are so hard, like, and don't understand is, like, they're just regular people, too.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
But, yeah, big shout out to them dudes, man. Like, I'll be honest, when you watch Jared Jones on the field, and then when we hung out with him, he was a totally different person than you would have thought. I mean, he was absolutely one of the coolest dudes,
Down to earth and shit.
down to earth, coolest dudes you'll ever meet.
That's awesome, bro.
He was just like for real, just sitting there, chilling, talking to us. You could tell, like they didn't want to be bothered with at first, but it was kind of one of the things where it was like, I guess they just started talking. He realized like we weren't there for like to get pictures and all. We were just chilling.
Just chilling.
But yeah, really cool dude. Kramer Robinson, a really cool guy. One thing I do have to say, and I have to get this off my chest, and I've been holding it for so long.
All right.
If you go to a bar
Yeah.
or you go out to dinner, anything like that, and you run into a player, and the last thing you ask is, can you sign a fucking autograph? And you're a grown ass 40 to 50-year-old man asking a 20-year-old for their autograph, you should be escorted out of the building.
I agree with you.
Dude, there was this old guy I watched happen. I think it was like Chase. Oh, Chase Shore is very cool, dude. He was, yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. But he was a very cool dude. We'll talk about it later. But like, dude, some dude walked up to him like he's like trying to get like a drink. Some dude just walked up to him with a baseball, like, hey, can you sign this? And Chase Shore looks at him like, are you fucking serious, bro? Like, I'm at a bar, like you're celebrating winning a natty,
Yeah.
and you're gonna ask me for an autograph. And now, granted, good guy, he did give it to him.
Gave him
But like you can just tell in their face, it's like, bro, like I didn't come out to do this.
Yeah.
The amount of people like walking towards him, like asking for pictures and shit. We did take a picture with Jared Jones. I will admit. So I don't want people to be like, you got a picture of him. But it was also one of the things where it was done talking, and it was like, and I think like Chris was like, hey bro, do you mind if I take a picture? And I actually told him, we don't want to be like the people. Like I know I'm sure that you had a bunch of people ask. We don't want to be that person. I don't want to start something.
Yeah.
He was like, dude, I've been talking to y'all for an hour. Like, we been bullshitting. Like, it's cool. He goes, let's go in here, though. And we went, like, in the corner where it was kind of ducked off. So not like a line would form on them. But, yeah, dude, I couldn't. Like, we were, like, standing above some of the family members. And you just see, like, random people walking up to, like, their family members and, like, just, like, can you give this to him till he gets signed and you can give it back to me?
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy,
like, bro. Like, let the player itself and the family, like, enjoy the moment of being here. The last thing they care to do is sign your baseball that you're going to probably put on eBay and hopefully try to get some money off of. But
that's what it's for.
Yeah,
that's the reason they fucking do it.
It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't get that. And shout out to them guys, because I think I would have handled that situation a lot different. I'm like, dude, get the fuck away from me. You know?
No facts.
Like, I remember watching, like, Cade Anderson. He walked in, and there was this old guy, like, just grabbing on him and telling him, like, how much he loves him. And, like, you're the man. And, like, you can tell the dude's drunk. I'm just like, bro, get the fuck off of the dude. Like, let the man enjoy his moment with his brothers. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get that aspect. I don't think I was ever like that. Even when I was a little kid, like, yeah, I'd be like, oh my God, I just seen Drew Brees. Holy shit. Like, I would have that moment. But, like, the last thing I was doing is going to interrupt. I guess it's more because of my mom and my dad, though, when I was little. It's like, you're not going to interrupt that dude from having his family time.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, it's one of them things, too, is like, bro, like, I don't know. Maybe, like, I hear all the time, like, New Orleans people are different. Because New Orleans people, it's such a tight-knit city. Like, for the Super Bowl, for example, everything's walking distance.
Yeah.
So we seen, when we went out there, bro, we seen so many people. We seen fucking Joe Burrow fucking walking into that red carpet run. It's like, but you're not looking, like, I don't know, like, I feel like personalities down here are kind of mismatched. You know what I mean? Like, some people are kind of like that, where they're like, I gotta get a photo with him.
Yeah.
And some people are just like, man, I could give two fucks about a photo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to enjoy my, you know, like, it was cool to see him. Yeah. I enjoyed my experience, whatever. I'm about to go about my business.
Like, I'm more the type of guy, and I guess this is like, I don't know if you call me a fanboy for saying this, but, like, I would rather, like, talk to the dude, hang out with the dude, than be like, oh my God, I met Joe Burrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. No,
like,
I'm with you.
Like, that's how I feel about the situation. It's like,
no, I'm with you.
So, but yeah, back to everything we're talking about. Omaha was lit. Congratulations to the Tigers.
Facts. Number 8.
Another thing that you could really tell is how they won. Like, they're such a tight group, bro. Like, I was watching them just, like, mingle with each other at the bar, and, like, dude, they're so tight. Like, dudes would walk their girlfriends into the booth with them, and then, like, it was, like, their girlfriends hugging each other's girlfriends. You could just tell they're a tight group.
They actually fucking hang out.
And you could tell, like, why they won is because how tight they are. Like,
yeah.
So, that was really cool to watch, really cool to see. Omaha was a dope-ass experience. I kind of know I lost my Omaha for Jenny, so I kind of know now, like, what to do, what not to do, you know, and shit like that. But, yeah, dude, Omaha is not a big There's really not much to do. I mean, game, Platts, Mats, Rocco's.
That's it?
That's really it, bro. They had some like...
How was the food?
So, Rocco's Pizza.
It's alright.
It was alright. It was decent. But again, I know how it is to... I don't really know how it is, but I understand where I could go that week, and then I can go, like, now.
And it's probably going to be different.
Pizza's going to be better now because they're not rushing. They're not getting 100 orders out. So I get 100%.
That's
I
true.
get that.
That's true.
The Matt's place, though, it's apparently... So, a little history on Matt's. It's like an old mattress store. So that's why they kept it as Matt's.
Okay.
But, bro, that place was awesome. I mean, I loved that place. Inside of it, we sat there, we ate. I think one day I had a burger. The next day I had like a chicken Caesar wrap or something, you know, keep it light. But
what was it, like American fusion?
It was like bar food.
Bar food?
Yeah. So it was cool. I mean, they had bar food and then they had you can get like a steak or a pork chop or shit like that. But nobody there was really ordering that. It was probably just burgers getting slung everywhere.
Yeah.
But no, it was cool, dude. It was definitely worth it. If you're going to Omaha, you're ready to spend that money. But I do want to say this. At a big event like that, like me, I was drinking like Crown and Sprite most of the time. You go down here, a Crown and Sprite's probably around $10, $11.
$10, $12, yeah.
You know, you go into an event like that, you think it'd be like, oh, I'm going to pay $15.
$16, yeah.
It was $9 a drink there. It wasn't bad. Everywhere you went, it was like $9. Beers were like $2, $3. Like, it was not bad pricing. But
that's good that they didn't like fucking market it up.
But that's what's crazy. You know what I wonder if they did and they didn't. I wonder what the shit is.
What is it?
Yeah, on a regular. It usually
is.
But
bro, if they got Crown and Sprite over there for $6, you might have to go take a little vacation trip out there.
But no, it was definitely an awesome trip, man. It'd be hard for me not to go back.
Yeah, I wanted to go, but I was just like, man, fuck it. I'm not going on the trip. The drives, the drive was bad, or was it just?
Bro, it was I don't say it was 15 hours. It was.
Bro, that's a trip, bro.
It's longer. It feels longer when you say it than when you actually do it because. Like
you're also with people though too, so maybe it kind of went a little bit quicker.
But like realistically, you're gonna sleep at least 4 hours, realistically.
Yeah.
Like if you're in and out or not, I think like on the way up there I slept like 4 hours, and on the way back I probably slept like 3.
Who drove? Like you and your mom just switched up?
Yeah, just switched up. But it was chill, bro. It was cool.
That's a nice, bro. It's nice. I always wanted to go too. It's just like you said, like kind of like your mom. Like your mom's like, yeah, you're just bullshitting. It's always been talked about, but it's always been just like, that's where it stops at. It just stops.
I'm happy I went, but I think it's gonna screw me that I went because
you want to go every fucking time.
I'm always gonna want to go.
But you're only gonna want to go when they're in there.
Yeah,
obviously. And look, who fucking knows? I mean, bro. I made a comment about this the other day on Facebook, like, to fucking Dante. Bro, like, if this is how fucking Bama fans feel, when they went on that dynasty fucking run, like,
and that's
bro, we might go on a fucking dynasty. Well, dude, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro,
the way it's looking, like, you really might only lose 3 guys, and it's just the 3 pitchers. Well, I mean, you're gonna lose Luis and Braswell.
Yeah.
But. Like, they saying Jared Jones possibly coming back. They saying Daniel Dickinson possibly
coming back. Ain't no way he's coming back. Dude. How the fuck? Why would he come back? Is it because he had a down year?
We can switch into this. Let's take a little switch. In baseball especially, when these dudes, like these cats, like you think of like Jared Jones, you think of like Steven Milam, and you think of all these guys. NIL money, bro. It's ridiculous right now. Especially for LSU baseball.
For sure.
So the fuck they gonna go to? What the fuck they gonna go play in some rinky-dink Colorado fucking town in AA and AAA and single A, living on the road when they can be at LSU getting treated like fucking kings and still making maybe even more or the same amount of money?
I guess so, but think about it
like NIL changed that, bro.
Oh, for sure. But what if, I mean, Jared Jones, I'm pretty sure is expected to go first round.
No. He had a down year. Last year he didn't get drafted. And this last year was a better year than this year.
I don't know them, bro. Damn, I really thought everybody was saying he's going to get drafted pretty...
He's going to get drafted. The problem is somebody going to pay him 1.5 of million? Because I'm sure that's relatively close to what he's getting paid at LSU.
They might be able to work that out, though. Maybe.
That's why he didn't go last year. They said he was going to be a top 3 round pick last year. And he said he wanted this extra money, and nobody wanted to pay him that extra money because he was making that at LSU.
And so he came back.
Yeah. I mean, again, though, why would you not want to come back?
No, that's true.
I mean, if you're really only losing 3... Like, if you really think about it, if you're losing 3 pitchers, your catcher, and then you have a stud freshman that's coming up right behind them who played a lot this year.
Yeah.
Then you have a third baseman, and then Braswell, who played unreal defense, couldn't hit well, but I'll talk about that in a minute. That was awesome. But,
yeah.
I mean, dude, this team, the whole outfield's coming back. Josh Pearson ain't, but Jake Brown just steps right in, who played a lot most of the time. Stanfield's coming back. Curriel, freshman sensation, he'll be back. Steven Milam ain't going to get drafted. Daniel Dickinson, they said, could get drafted. Depends if he leaves or not. Jared Jones, if he don't get drafted, so you...
What year is he?
Who?
Dickinson.
Junior.
He's a junior?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's... He was here, or he was...
He transferred in.
Transferred in?
Yeah. I think they said they had 3 guys that's besides the pitchers. Well, besides Ianson. But Luis, Dickinson, Stanfield, those are the only transfers we had.
Okay. And Stanfield can come back.
No, he is going to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to come back. And then
he was a beast.
But, dude, you want to talk about Braswell and Omaha, man. I mean, obviously we all watched it. Terrible slump he was in.
Yeah.
But he played unreal defense. That's why I was trying to tell people. It was the same thing in the last season that they did with the catcher, Milazzo. He couldn't hit the ball very well, but he was unreal behind the plate. That's all it was. Yeah. I mean, he sacrificed it out for what he does on defense. But, dude, when he came up, they made like a Twitter post or whatever, and it was everywhere. It was like every time Michael Braswell comes up, they want to stand ovation and go crazy.
I seen that shit.
Bro, the place was nuts when he got that fucking base hit. Like his last at bat as a Tiger, and the place went nuts for him.
Bro, that's what he said on the thing. He was like, when I on Matt Moscona, he brought him in for like a little interview. He was like, yeah, like when it happened, he was like, it's even more nerve-wracking because you feel more pressure now, because he's like when I finally got the hit, it was like just like a big ass like relief off my shoulders. Like he was like
my mom
still did shit, but he was like at least I got my fucking hit. You know?
My mom was like, I just want to cry for his parents because of like how awesome it is like to have like a fan base like that behind you.
Yeah, no, it definitely is pretty cool. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you not want to come to LSU?
That's what I'm saying.
Why would you not?
LSU just got the top catcher again, and he tweeted about that. He was like, I think he would have been like a top 20 pick in the draft or whatever. But he was like, after watching that, he's like, I don't understand how you could not want to go.
Bro, it goes for football too. Bro, football. I would say this. Football might be 2 times more crazier than baseball. Like the amount.
I would say this, and this is a true statement. I think you have a lot more loyal baseball fans.
Oh, for sure,
for sure. Football fans.
For sure, that is true. You'll have some people come out the fucking woodworks and be like, "Oh, I called him going to the Natty this year." You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying.
Like you have a lot more loyal baseball fans than you do football fans.
But I will say. But it's way crazier just because of the amount.
The amount.
And I would say football is more on a national... Well, no. I can't say that because baseball is... I mean, you see it in Omaha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you got motherfuckers that come on like Matt Moscona's show and like call up and they're like... Not like people from Omaha want LSU in this motherfucker. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they cheer just as much for LSU as
that's what I was saying, dude. Like... It was literally like you talk to people there. I should have probably did a little video out there, but like just for like the locals, like if they weren't, they said it, like, dude, if we don't cheer for Nebraska, he goes, for baseball, we cheer for LSU. Because he goes, y'all bring money here.
Oh yeah, facts. I believe it, bro. I believe it, but not. I mean, that's. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't, if I was a recruit, seeing how everything played out. I don't think I would go anywhere else.
100%. It's crazy.
I just couldn't.
It's nuts.
And again, we try not to be biased on the show because, I mean, we got it right here. Like, well, these are the two teams that we support. But, like, even, you know, like, you just don't have that show up for any other team. There's no other team that shows up besides the SEC schools. Like, Arkansas showed up.
Arkansas. You got Arkansas,
Tennessee,
Mississippi State, Tennessee.
Like, those are the main teams that will show the fuck up.
Yeah.
But on a fan base level and a
Mississippi State's got a really good fan base for baseball. Tennessee's got a good fan base for
Tennessee's got a fan base. They're just fucking delusional.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers are just out of fucking pocket. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know what are y'all talking about half the fucking time. Like, I have no fucking clue what y'all talk about at all.
Yeah,
y'all win one fucking national championship and y'all think y'all are some hot shit.
You had to get that off your chest, bro.
Yeah, bro. They got to go sit back up on that fucking mountaintop, bro. Go sit back up on the mountaintop, bro. Number 8, baby. Number 8.
The one thing I think about when I think of Tennessee is the Jared Jones walk off at like 1:30 in the morning.
That's honestly, I swear to God, that's got to be one of my greatest LSU baseball
moments.
Like, bro, I was watching the game.
They were down 3-0.
I was watching the game at 1 o'clock. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, why? We're really about to lose against this fucking slump ass team, this fucking dog shit team.
That decided the series too. And they split 1-1 after that.
And then, bro, fucking he fucking cranked one. I said, oh my God, fucking jumping up and down. Same shit with the Arkansas, bro. I was going crazy in the fucking house when when they won the game with Arkansas.
Dude, I have a funny story about the Arkansas game.
What?
I'm gonna shout out nephew here. Everybody said I invited y'all. Everybody was sitting at my house. Yeah. We were watching it, and then somehow, bro, we like fell behind in the stream. It must have buffered or something.
Yeah.
Well, Andrew, call him nephew. He goes and sits on the couch. Well, his elbow hits the remote. And it turns off. This is right after Jared Jones missed the scoop and they just scored to take the lead. So I'm giving him a hard time. They're in commercial. I knew we didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Well, I just tell him straight up, I'm like, dude, if I turn this fucking TV on, it's tied. It's like it's a I'll be pissed. And we're all laughing because we all thought like there's no way.
There's no way.
Stream. The commercials are a minute or two long, you know. So we sit there and he turns the TV on. Well, Luis is batting. And there's no outs, there's no counts. We're like, we just made it. Like, we didn't realize what was going on. And then Andrew goes, Bryce? I said, what's up? And he goes, it's 3-3. And I look up, I said, you motherfucker! And I started letting him have it, dude. So I didn't get to see the Jared Jones, the tie the game, live. So then...
Well, no, he walked it off. So somebody else.
No, this was when it was two. This is when Jared Jones had the error. They scored one because they tried to turn double play. They tied it.
Okay,
and then they scored the lead. And this was like the 7th inning.
Yeah.
So then he hits one to tie it up, and then they went on their run to score number 2.
That is true.
But I was I was pissed. So it was just funny because I was like, I literally called. I was like, dude, if somebody hits a home run, I don't see, I'll be fucking pissed.
Yeah, that's.
And I didn't even think about looking at the scoreboard. But
yeah, that's funny as shit, bro. I know, with the streams, bro, that's the problem. The streams fucking get you back like a minute.
Yeah.
You already got a minute behind.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking Celcio be texting in the fucking group chat.
I'm like...
He's on fucking cable. This motherfucker's texting like a minute in advance. So, I'm like, I can't even look at the fucking group chat.
So my mom, us being at the game, y'all are like 2-3 minutes behind us.
Yeah, for sure.
So when I'm texting, y'all are like, what happened?
What the fuck just happened?
I'm like, oh, shit. So then it happened to my mom. The first game, obviously, when it was, I think it was 1-0 we won. Yeah. And then they had a run on second, 2 outs, blah, blah, last inning. And, dude, it's a pop fly. Jake Brown catches it. And my mom texts, like, the family, her little friend group chat was like, ball game, hell of a fucking game. Yeah. And they all text back,
shut the fuck up.
Didn't see it yet, thanks. Yeah, I was bro. Like we didn't like you don't realize it that like you think everybody's watching the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And you excited as a motherfucker, so you're like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna text him."
Dude, they had this dude. I don't even know if y'all seen the TikTok videos. If anybody seen the TikTok videos, I know what I'm talking about. There was this dude next to us, and he was talking about how how LSU gets like the hats and the shirts and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So he's filming all the Coastal Carolina fans leaving. He's like, "Send them fucking
shirts."
That
dude was next to y'all? Yeah. No shit.
Send them shirts back to fucking Haiti.
Yeah, bro. Dude, I just seen that bitch dying, the other day. That shit was funny as fuck.
We were dying. But the weird thing about Coastal is this. It was literally like the whole stadium is LSU, 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 LSU. Coastal Carolina, and then they had one section on top of Coastal Carolina. So I'm guessing it was like family and then like extended family. That's it, dude. The whole place was just LSU.
What the fuck?
The outfield on the Saturday night game. The Saturday night game was a little bit more packed. Well, was more packed, I guess you could say, than the Sunday game because what I don't notice, and this is awesome that College World Series does this. They have travel ball tournaments going on around in that area. Dude, they give like throughout the week they give like certain teams like free tickets to go watch.
Real shit.
So then on Saturday, it was like everybody bought their own ticket, but like you could see like all the teams in the outfield like all in their own jerseys and shit. Yeah. And that was pretty cool. Saturday night was slammed. I wish there was a little bit more exciting games. Like 1-0. We scored in the first inning. Yeah. Kate Anderson absolutely shoved. That was about the only thing that was exciting about it. But dude, Sunday a place was rocking, bro. Like it literally felt like it was at Alex Box Stadium.
Oh, bro, I believe it. It looked like that on TV.
It was crazy.
Bro, you start hearing the chants and shit like that. You like, bro, Coastal, like real shit. Like I'm gonna be honest, it really like. No bullshit. Like, any team that goes against LSU up there really is at a disadvantage.
100%.
Like,
100%.
And that's not even being funny. Like, that really is that's a real fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many fucking people from here that travel over there each fucking year that it's like, you know what I mean?
I'm going to be dead serious when I say this. If LSU and Arkansas played in the Natty,
oh, that should be crazy.
They would have sold out of tickets, bro.
Oh, yeah. I fucking believe it.
Because it felt sold out just between an LSU team that traveled very fucking well and a Coastal team who's a small... I try to explain this. Coastal is in the same conference as ULL. It'd be like ULL going.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have a portion.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
It's not going to be... And people got to realize, too, it's a 15-hour drive for us.
It was 23 for them. It's far.
Bro, that is a fucking day worth of driving right there. And that's not including stops, gas.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably going to have to get a hotel.
Oh, yeah.
In between that.
Like, you would have had to leave.
It's a lot of money.
You would have had to leave on, like, Wednesday. To get there
exactly.
On Friday.
Exactly.
So.
And so it's one of them things, like.
In Arkansas, we passed Arkansas going up there. You see the stadium and all. It's only a 5-hour drive for them. So they would have traveled really fucking well.
Fucking right. They were hoping.
Yeah, they would have traveled really fucking well. But yeah, dude, like, I'm gonna give y'all. We're gonna put this out there for the people. If you want to go to Omaha, and you're going on a budget, get the standing room seats only. You get them at the gate at the stadium. They're between $80 and $100 a piece. You stand the whole game. That's fine. If you get in there early enough, you get a table, put your stuff down on. You're standing. You're standing. That is the only bad thing. You're in the shade the whole time. The wind up there is blowing nonstop. You're getting a breeze. The bathrooms are right behind you, so you skipping all the people who's walking up. You going straight to the bathroom.
Yeah. I
will until I'm old, I will always get that.
The standing.
It was perfect. Like, there's no bullshit. Like, I loved it. I mean, I'm sure if you go there for a week long, I'm sure it's like
a little bit.
But like we did the 2 games and it was fine. I was fine. Some people were complaining, but like the beer cart's right behind you, just in between batters, back on there and watching the first pitch.
Yeah,
like it was perfect, and they're cheap now. Some people got the same amount of prices for the outfield, and they were fucking baking out there.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, the standing room is the way to go, for sure. For sure. Sunday we got there kind of late, so we had to, like, stand, like, behind people, but it was good enough. People were like, hey, put y'all's drinks right here. Here's a trash can. Like, they were nice and all.
Yeah.
But Sunday, we got there a little early, like, I think, like, an hour and a half before game time. I think you even texted me, like, why'd you get there so early? Because we wanted to get where we'd have a table.
Good
but it was awesome, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be very hard for me not to go back.
Yeah, bro. I'm honestly, if they get back into it next year or something like that, I'm gotta go
next year. Unless they just don't play well in regionals and super regionals, I think they have a very good chance of going next year. I mean, I think everybody's coming back. I really believe everybody's coming back.
Everybody's coming back, and they replenish.
And they just got 4 pitchers from the transfer portal.
Yeah.
I think they got the Holy Cross alumni, Dar from Kansas State, who actually absolutely raked at Kansas State. He's going to be back. Yeah. I think LSU baseball, like, simply what everybody posted is, like, welcome to the Jay Johnson dynasty, because it's about to start.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
NCAA comes out Monday, brother.
Hey, and I've never played NCAA.
Oh, shit. Today's Sunday. It comes out tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to grab it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to pre-order tonight.
Early outlook. Since we're getting closer to it, I mean, we're only a couple weeks away. What do you think? What do you think the Clemson game is going to be like? Just from like what we're seeing, what we're hearing about Nuss, what we're seeing about the team.
I'm gonna be straight up with it. I'm gonna be straight up. You have the talent. It's gonna be about coaching this year. This is if you go on
the most talented team.
If you have another 3-loss season, Brian Kelly's done.
Yeah,
I mean, we went on a stretch where we had this before, but you didn't pay a guy like this, and you kind of felt it last year. Like there was a lot of things you were like, "What are we doing, coaching wise?"
Yeah, facts.
I think this is the year Brian Kelly and his staff have to say, like, we're here and we're here to stay. Let's do the damn thing. We got the talent this year. Definitely. I mean, they absolutely attacked the shit out of the transfer portal. The Bryce Underwood thing was a blessing in disguise because of how much money you then had to go get everybody else.
That was. You were right about that.
I think this is the year that you have to turn heads and be like, this LSU team, this LSU organization, school, whatever you want to call it, is going to be hard to beat. You have the money to be great. You have the facilities to be great. Now, and I think you have the players to be great. Is the coaching going to be great this year, and can we do what we are expected to do? I think now with the playoff thing, I really don't understand why we're still playing hard games week 1. The SEC, your SEC schedule will now playing. I think you play 8 SEC games now. So you have 4 non-conference games.
4.
So
you were right. 8.
Yeah.
8 conference games, which I thought they were saying they were gonna move it up to 9, but I guess they haven't done it yet.
It's 8 conference games, 4 non-conference games, and you get a bye. Like you normally always get a bye the week before Bama.
Yeah. All right, so let's run it down. Let's run it down real quick.
Your ceiling is undefeated in national champs. Your floor is 4 losses.
Do you think?
4 or 5 losses.
I was about to say I'd add another one on there, but all right, let's run it through real quick. We're gonna go with this. LSU versus Clemson. What do you see?
I think the streak ends this year, and I think we win.
I think we win too. I think we beat Clemson. How bad?
3 points.
I say 4.
Okay.
LA Tech, LSU. That's automatic. Florida, LSU.
It's here this year, right? Because last year
it's at LSU.
Yeah, we win that one. First real home game.
Think we win that one?
Yeah.
I
think we win that one. I think we're 3-0. 3-0 and you're...
I think we win that one too. Southeastern LSU. LSU versus Ole Miss.
It's at Ole Miss this year.
At Ole Miss.
I think they have a lot of problems right now, man. They don't even know who their QB's.
I was about to say, I said that's an easy win.
Yeah, I think that's a win.
Honestly,
I don't know if it's going to be an easy win because they're still going to be talented everywhere else. I don't know what the quarterback situation
is. I think they lost a lot.
I think their quarterback situation is going to hurt them.
And their NIL situation last year didn't help them.
All right, 5-0.
South Carolina, LSU. At LSU.
Yeah, we win that one.
That's going to be a tough ass
Sellers and them are going to be good again, but I think they lost a lot of people from that D-line, that defense.
That is true. You are right about that. LSU at Vanderbilt.
Depends how Diego Pavia is this year, but I think we win.
LSU. I would say that too. Texas A&M at LSU. I say we lose.
I don't think you're losing a game this year.
I say we lose.
At LSU.
I say we lose.
I think that's going to be...
We do this every fucking year. It fucks us up. We go against a shitty-ass team.
I think it's normal. All right. I'm saying we win. You're saying we lose. Whatever. So, we'll just say we lost. We'll say we lost. What are we, 5-1?
No.
4-1?
Fuck. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I'm saying 7-1. You're saying 8-0.
All right. We'll say 7-1. I'm good with that.
7-1?
Yeah, we'll say
So
that.
You're saying they're gonna lose to Texas A&M?
Sure, we'll go with the floor.
LSU at Alabama. And I'm opposite on this one. See, I
think we win this one.
I think we win.
I think we win.
I don't think
they're gonna have trouble at QB too. I don't think Ty's the answer, but I think we win.
Think we win? I think we squeak past that one. I think that's like a 3-point, 7-point.
I think we win.
Arkansas at us.
We win.
I say we win.
The boot stays home.
Western Kentucky, LSU. We win. This one is the only tricky one for me. I'm going to say that we're going to win, but LSU at Oklahoma at the peak of November.
I think we win. I think we win that one. I think
it's going to be cold as fuck.
I think we win that one. So we have one loss.
So we're 11-1.
I think we're going to be 11-1. And we're gonna lose to Georgia in the SEC championship.
So that means we're 11-2.
We're 11-2. We make the playoffs.
Sam, so you got Georgia already going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Georgia's still gonna be loaded.
Okay.
I would say I really would have thought Tennessee was gonna be loaded this year, but with Nico, I think they took a step back.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now that you're bringing up Georgia, let's look through Georgia real quick. Let's see if they can even get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just see like what happens.
I think Alabama has a 3-loss year.
They have some easy.
They always have easy games.
Marshall at Georgia. Austin P at Georgia. Georgia at Tennessee.
Georgia.
Okay. It's at Rocky Top though, so.
Georgia.
Alabama at Georgia. I'd say Georgia.
Georgia
gets their little get back. Kentucky at Georgia. Georgia at Auburn. It's a tricky game for them.
Yeah.
It's always a little tricky. Georgia. Ole Miss at Georgia. Georgia at Florida. I would say Florida too. I think Florida would win. Georgia at Mississippi State. Georgia. 2. Texas at Georgia.
Texas at Georgia. Texas.
I would say Georgia.
Okay.
Just because it's at, you know what I mean?
If it's a night game, Georgia. If it's a day game, Texas.
To be determined. Mm-hmm. Can't really tell you. Charlotte at Georgia. And then Georgia at Georgia Tech.
Georgia.
Yeah. So we're basically playing Georgia. If everything goes.
But Georgia at Georgia Tech, that's like a neutral site.
That's a neutral site.
Yeah.
I usually. Yeah. Unless they.
Georgia Tech's gonna be good again. They returned everybody, I think, from last year.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no, their running back left. And their receiver left. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Or maybe their running back didn't left, just their receiver left. One of their top guys left.
Yeah,
I think Bama has a fallout year this year.
Bama's got a fallout year?
No more Nick Saban recruits. I think.
I agree with you a little bit.
I think Bama.
I think they're going to be...
I'll
say this, though. I think they're going to be a little better than expected.
Pull up their schedule.
I think they're going to be a little better than expected. Only because I think, oh, boys,
and I will admit, on live, I do not like Bama. I respect Bama. I really do like Nick Saban. But I don't see it. I don't see them being what they used to be.
No, all disrespect. I fucking hate you guys. I really fucking do. Like, honestly, y'all are like the closest thing to hell for me, if I'm being honest with you. Like, honestly, I fucking hate you guys. Alabama at Florida State. I think that's gonna be a tough game. Like, not like a tough game, but I think it's gonna be like one of them games. Like, Alabama usually don't have games like that.
Bama.
They don't usually have games like that. Starting out. So I think it's gonna catch them a little.
Bama.
I got Florida State losing by 7.
Okay, Bama still wins. Bama. Just
Monroe at Alabama.
Bama.
Yeah. Wisconsin at Alabama. Bama. Alabama at Georgia. Georgia.
That's one loss.
Vanderbilt at Alabama. They're probably gonna hang 40 on Vandy.
Yeah.
If I'm assume.
Yeah, get that game for sure.
Alabama at Missouri. 11 a.m. game. Bama. Tennessee at Alabama. I'm gonna say Tennessee.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say Tennessee.
I'm not a believer in Tennessee, man.
Alabama at South Carolina. I'm gonna say South Carolina. I'm gonna say South Carolina. LSU at Alabama. I'm gonna say LSU.
That's 3 losses right there.
That's three back to back, 2 for me at least. You're saying that's 2 for you.
No, we said.
Well, no, because you said Tennessee was gonna lose. So it went Tennessee, South Carolina, then LSU.
All right, so yeah, back to back.
Yeah, and then Oklahoma at Alabama.
They'll win.
Get back, yeah. Eastern Illinois at Alabama. Alabama at Auburn.
Loss.
I'd say Auburn might win that one too.
Auburn's gonna win that one.
I think Auburn might win that one. At Auburn.
Loss.
I like it.
So we say 3-4. That's what I said.
Yeah, I like it. Man, they got a tough little schedule. Yeah, they do have a tough little schedule. I mean, look, this stretch right here is gonna be fucking crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like Tennessee to South Carolina to LSU to Oklahoma.
I think they have a bye in between South Carolina and LSU.
Oh, they do. They do. You are right, actually. We always do. That's stupid of me. Yeah. So, but still, bro. I mean, that's a tough schedule.
Yeah.
Like for the end, but LSU's got a tough schedule, bro. I feel like LSU has a tough schedule every fucking year.
Well, I mean, when you play in the SEC, it's kind of
it's kind of hard not to, but fuck, dude, Oklahoma, I think they're gonna get fucked again this year.
Who do they have? Did they pick up anybody worth of shit?
They got Illinois State. That's probably gonna be easy. Oh my god, Jesus.
All right, let's hear it.
They got Michigan. In the second week.
They'll lose.
I think they lose that one too. Oklahoma and Temple. That's Oklahoma.
2-1.
Auburn at Oklahoma. That's a tricky game, but I'd say Oklahoma.
3-1.
Kent State at Oklahoma.
4-1.
Oklahoma at Texas.
4-2.
4-2. Oklahoma at South Carolina. 4-3. Ole Miss at Oklahoma.
4-4.
Oklahoma at Tennessee.
4-5.
I say Oklahoma gets that game. Oklahoma at Alabama.
4-6.
Missouri at Oklahoma.
5-6.
You I'd agree with you.
Congrats.
No, you didn't. You gotta win You gotta win against LSU.
That was 5 games.
6.
Oh, it's 6. Well, congratulations, you didn't get into a bowl game.
That's why, and they were in the same situation too with us last year. They had to win against us to get into.
We are saying South Carolina's beating a lot of teams.
Virginia Tech at South Carolina. That's gonna be a tricky game for them. SC State,
South Carolina.
Yeah. Vanderbilt at South Carolina. South Carolina at Missouri.
That's where they lose.
You think they lose against
Missouri? That's where they lose. Some pointless ass game they lose.
That is true. Kentucky at South Carolina.
4-1.
South Carolina at LSU.
We said they'll beat LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5-1.
5-1. Oklahoma at South Carolina.
6-1. Jesus.
Alabama at South Carolina.
What did we say?
We said Alabama.
All right.
Even though I said South Carolina.
6-2.
But you said Alabama.
6-2.
South Carolina at Ole Miss. We said South Carolina.
South Carolina 7-2.
South Carolina at Texas A&M.
They lose.
Coastal Carolina at South Carolina. South Carolina
8-3.
And then Clemson.
South Carolina.
I think they lose against Clemson
8-4.
too.
That's a pretty good record for them though.
Oh yeah, and on top of that, bro, I mean it's a tough schedule.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, bro, you got. I mean, this stretch is pretty tough. LSU, Oklahoma, Alabama, South Carolina. I mean, LSU, Oklahoma, Alabama, Ole Miss, Texas A&M.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's fucking tough. And then you only have one game to rest.
It's all about who stays healthy too.
And then you go to Clemson.
We're going off of basically if everybody stays healthy.
Oh yeah. We're this is way too early. Way too early predictions of what we think is gonna happen. But fucking crazy. So we got LSU at 11-1. That's what we got LSU at.
11-2 losing the SEC championship.
11-1 regular season.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Even though I think they lose 2 games, but I said the SEC championship would be the one they lost.
Yeah. All right, guys. Got a new little segment. It's gonna be the bullpen by the Boudin Boys. You guys are gonna have the opportunity to send in anything that's on your mind, anything that is on your chest that you want to air out, any drama, anything. You guys can send it to us. We're gonna put a little box on our Instagram, put it on TikTok, all social media platforms. We're gonna put it on. You guys just send it in. You also can DM us if y'all are comfortable with it. Obviously, we're not gonna air out your name. We're not gonna put out any information, but we just want to give the viewers the opportunity to just air out y'all shit and just talk. So give a little feel of how this is about to go. All right. So, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
You ready? All right, so by anonymous person. So I've been talking to this guy for almost 5 months. We never made it official, but we were exclusive. At least I thought we were. Recently, I found out through his close friend's story that he's been seeing another girl. He swears she's just a friend, but they were on a weekend trip together and slept in the same hotel room. I confronted him. He said I was being dramatic and insecure, and that if I trusted him, I wouldn't be so paranoid. Now, here's the kicker. Also found out that she posted a picture wearing his hoodie. The same one I just gave him for his birthday. When I asked him about it, he said I was overthinking and it's not that deep. I feel humiliated, but now he's gaslighting me and trying to turn it on me like I'm the one causing the problems. I haven't told anyone in real life because I feel stupid, but I really need advice. Do I walk away or do I give him the chance to explain himself more? Part of me still wants to believe him, but am I being naive? Ooh, it's a little juicy. Okay, a little Reddit user right here. A little Reddit user going hard right here.
Straight to it. That guy was definitely smashing.
Oh yeah, bro, for sure.
No question.
I think you're definitely being naive. I think you're definitely a little naive for that. I mean, they shared the hotel room together. She's just a friend.
Have you ever said to him that this was going to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Or was this just a thing like to keep him occupied? Because again, 5 months of being exclusive, pretty long time.
Yeah.
Pretty long time.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the fact is like he might have felt that you wanted to be exclusive because you weren't ready for something, or you didn't think that he was attractive enough, or this or that, whatever. However it is. So the question is, did you make it known that you wanted this to be something? And the second part is, if you did, and he was the one that wanted to be exclusive, that was because he probably had other women in his phone, like he went on a trip with, and yeah, he was just playing a game, you know what I'm saying? And so...
And sister, if she's posting with the hoodie, you're fucking hit.
Yeah, that's wild. That is wild.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I really think you're kind. It's a goner. I mean,
yeah, I think you're.
I mean, what would you do, Bryce? Would you give another girl your hoodie if you were in a relationship?
That bitch off.
Hey,
cut that bitch off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're hit.
Yeah, you're done.
I don't really know what to tell you.
You're donezo, brother.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I can say to you
if this ever gets back to you, if you're ever watching this video,
tell that boy, bye.
Now this was a couple months ago, it says, but
imagine them being together now. That'd be wild.
That would be a little wild, but
I mean, the sharing the bedroom thing. It'd be different if it was like 5 of them sharing a room.
I was about to say, like,
if it was like 4 of them sharing a room. But if it's just them 2 sharing a room, and they on a trip, and you know it involves drinking.
Yeah.
And you know when you drink it, you get that feeling, and then you're with that person the whole time. Yeah, brother, you're hit.
Yeah, he smashed.
Now it'd be different. Now, let's get this straight.
I mean, they definitely did something if they didn't smash. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
the hoodie on.
It's
probably got his cologne on.
I'd love to see what the video was.
What you mean by that, brother?
No, bro.
What do you mean by that?
The one that she said that she seen on his best friend's story.
I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
But the one of the story, like, what was it? Was it like them, like, laughing, joking? Was it
let me find it. Where she said this shit at?
Was it them singing a song back and forth?
Recently, I found out through his close friend's story that he's been seeing another girl. Okay. He swears she's just a friend.
How long of a friend? See, like, there's a lot of questions that have to be determined.
Yeah, she's not really putting.
Because I mean, if it's been like a friend since like they were in 2nd grade, and I mean, there is friends like that like they can sleep in a separate bed in a hotel.
It can be platonic, like
like there is friends like that. So now is this a recent friend that they met at a bar and slid a DM?
I don't know.
Or is it a friend from like grammar school type shit? But
we need a buzzer. We need a buzzer. A check mark if she needs to
green
continue.
Flag, red flag.
We need the green flag, red flags. We're holding up a red flag, all right? Yeah. We're holding up a red flag. You should really sit him down and really talk about that.
Yeah, I would definitely let him talk about it. Now, you'll know off the jump if it's just
blah
blah blah bullshit.
If he ain't treating you the right way, anymore, he's not treating the same. The texts are going dry. The little spark isn't really there. He's in some other coochie. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what to tell you, sis. I mean, look, they he's a goner, I think.
Yeah, I'd love to hear the updated story on this.
Me too.
This is tough, very tough. I think I would sit down and talk to him, but I don't know, man.
I mean, yeah.
Sharing the hotel. If I didn't hear that part, I think I'd be like,
Okay, yeah, whatever.
I think we're a little too much. But the sharing the hotel room,
sharing the bed and shit, yeah,
that's a little much.
You got the shower in there. You got the 2 queens.
But what if they had the king?
You got the TV with the cable package.
What if they just had a king? See, that's what I'm saying.
Hoodie on.
Okay, that's enough.
No. She's got the hoodie on, bro. She's got the hoodie on. So, I mean, she's taking that bitch off eventually. You know what I'm saying?
What type of vacation was it? Was it cold or was it hot? You know what I'm saying? Like if
it was cold.
If it was cold, okay. But if they at the beach and all of a sudden she just wants to wear my man's hoodie.
Oh yeah,
There it is. I mean, what would be a podcast without Brendan spilling a drink, huh? I mean,
it's a red flag, girl. You gotta fucking dip out on him. He's definitely cheating on you. If you guys are exclusive. But
it's not cheating if they in a relationship.
I was about to say, but look.
So I'm saying I gotta hear both sides.
You've been talking to this guy for 5 months. You thought it was exclusive. Does he think it's exclusive?
No, does he just think like
he might just be trying to smash you?
Yeah, like over and over again. So I'm saying like I gotta hear this guy's point of view.
Call us, bro.
And now I gotta know.
Call us on the fucking Blue hotline.
And now, I mean, was the bitch bad?
If she was bad,
this girl ain't.
You got to take the looks into consideration because boys don't really think what they, most of the time. So,
I don't know, bro. Nah, I'll be honest. Not joking around. You're screwed. So that's what I'm saying. Was his exclusive like nobody knows, and her exclusive was like it's just us? Like they gotta.
Y'all gotta fucking communicate,
bro. I mean, that's what it seems like to me.
What's wrong with y'all, bro?
It already seems like a red flag in y'all relationship because y'all have no communication skills, brother.
Facts. Y'all are, y'all got some shit to talk about, but that's as far as we can go. We need other details. Yeah. Y'all gotta start being more detailed oriented. You know what I mean? Like y'all gotta add them in. But yeah, you guys. So look, that's a little segment right there. We need some hot shit though. We can talk about our own drama on this bitch, but it ain't gonna be as fun. You know what I'm saying? We need some shit that y'all can pop off with. So, also, anybody.
If you want to DM us about sports questions, you can do that too, brother.
Yeah, send in sports questions. We definitely do that. Real quick, before we leave, have you been watching Love Island?
No.
Brycey Poo. Let me hear it. I'm a man. I don't watch that girl shit. No. I don't like it. That's bitch.
My old lady don't even watch that shit.
I love it.
I ain't, bro.
Me and Jacob be watching it, bro. Me and Jacob be talking about that shit.
I don't like drama.
We talking about drama. What are you talking about?
I don't know, bro. I'm not into reality TV shows. I think half the shit's fake.
It is fake, but it's interesting.
Bullshit.
All drama's interesting.
Not into it, brother.
That's objectively true.
Just not into it.
Like most drama is just interesting. Shit is. But look, if you're not into it, you're not into it. I was just asking because we could have talked about it on here. You know what I mean?
We can talk about it right now. That type of shit causes toxic relationships.
Love Island?
Yeah, 100%.
No, how would that cause 100%. Toxic relationships?
100%.
Elaborate. You need to elaborate on that. You cannot just say it causes toxic relationships and then just say
how does it cause? When Billy Bob and Crystal are making out in the corner one minute, and then all of a sudden Crystal goes and makes out with Jimmy B in the other fucking corner, and 5 minutes later, that's toxic.
No. What? They're not in relationships.
Oh, so now we're just telling every bitch to be a whore.
It's not every female. It's also the males too. The males are going to do it. They make out and they fucking kiss and have a challenge.
What I'm saying is that we, as a society, are watching whores be whores.
Yeah.
Men or women.
Yeah.
How is that not toxic?
Because do you and Rebecca say, "Oh, I want to go on Love Island," or "I think we should have an open relationship"?
No.
All right then.
But it's gonna
Janie and Jacob don't say that shit either. They watch the fuck out that show, but Janie and Jacob aren't like, oh, by the way, I think I want to start doing this shit. I think I want to go on the show.
I just think.
It doesn't cause toxic relationship. I will say this. It might cause different types of like arguments off of like what is happening, because you're gonna have different opinions. Like, you're gonna take the guy's side on most of the shit that he's going through, and the woman's gonna take the woman's side, and then it's gonna cause arguments between y'all. I'm
just not interested.
That's cool.
Just not interested.
I was asking because, bro, the audience would probably really like if you watched it, because we could talk about it.
Nobody cares about Love Island. Is it really?
Drop a comment if you give a fuck about Love Island.
Is that really like a hot...
And maybe we could get this motherfucker.
Really
if y'all get 10 comments, this motherfucker's got to watch the first episode at least.
No, fuck that.
First episode at least.
All right. I'll watch... What season is this? I thought they got like 10 seasons.
Season 7. No.
Oh.
No. Season 7. And I used to watch the UK one all the time. But now I just started getting on the USA one. The UK one's fire because they got a different lingo. They'll go up to the bitch and be like, hey, can I pull you for a chat? Just want to let you know, really fancy you. Really fancy you.
What's the one I watched? I did watch one of them. The one that was, that dude, now he's gay. Harry.
Oh,
What was that called?
Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah, I watched that before. That's wild. That dude's gay now.
You were into that show, too, because y'all got me into that show.
No, Jacob got me into it.
I just said that. Y'all got me into it because I came over to Jacob's house, and then y'all were sitting there all bundled up on the couch. Y'all like this. He's in that corner, you're in the other corner, and y'all paying attention to it.
I'll make a deal.
Let's hear it.
You get me 12 comments.
Make it 10.
No, 12.
So 10 people are going to comment saying, you got to watch Love Island.
All right,
10
people comment, but the same person can't comment 10 times.
It's got to be 10 different people. 10 different people, yeah.
But if I get 10 comments that tells me how great Love Island is,
it's not a great show.
Then what the fuck am I going to watch it for?
I'm not saying it's the best show you're ever going to watch. I'm just saying it is drama-filled where it's, like, interesting to talk about because it's just like, that bitch, why would she react that way? Or why would he react that way? And it gets people talking. It's like, bro, y'all are crazy.
They are crazy. They accepted to go be on that show.
Would you not?
No. I love my old lady.
If you didn't have an old lady.
No. I think that shit's weird, bro.
I will say this. I think it is a little weird. And I don't know if I could be on camera like that 24/7, but I feel like people look at it for like a bigger picture. Because you got to think about it like this. Some of these people are gaining the followers, and then they get brand deals off of them that'll set them up for,
the only reason
you know what I'm saying? That's why they go on that show.
The only reason I'm agreeing to this is simply because of the fact that there's nothing else on TV right now.
That's fine. Yeah, it's only got like 2 more weeks left. Or some shit like that.
All right. 10 comments, 10 different people. They explain to me why they love whatever the fuck it's
called.
Love Island. I will binge watch it.
You heard it here, folks. Get the comments going. I know you guys been watching Love Island. Please, all the women passing this right now, please comment so he could watch an episode. He's gonna be hooked. Him and Beck are gonna be watching it, and Beck's gonna be like, fuck this show. And then she's gonna be in the kitchen, and she might be doing the dishes or cooking dinner or whatever, and you're gonna be watching it, and then she's gonna overhear something. And then she's going to be like, that bitch is crazy. And then she's going to come sit down. I'm telling you that's how it's going to go.
Me and my old lady are more like a Duck Dynasty type watchers.
Shut the fuck, bro.
We do. We watch that every night.
To go to sleep.
You turn my fucking living room TV on, that's what's on.
That's sad. Y'all got to start branching out. Go watch Suits or something, bro.
Suits? No.
Go watch Suits. Go watch Game of Thrones.
I really want like Yellowstone to come back.
Go watch Yellowstone. You finished it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need Yellowstone, and then I need what's the other one that just had?
I don't know.
I forgot what it's called, man. God, people are gonna kill me.
We don't know.
No, I just watched it, bro. It's about the oil rigs and shit, man.
Landmine.
Yeah. That show is like honestly one of my favorite shows.
Haven't watched it.
Ooh.
Might have to go watch it. Look.
Ooh.
See, unlike you, I'm open to shit. I'll go watch whatever you tell me if it's cool.
Yellowstone is.
I've watched shit. Yellowstone.
I mean, Landmine is the shit, bro. I promise you. You think Love Island you get hooked? Go watch 15 minutes of Landmine.
That's how Yellowstone was for me. Yellowstone, the first episode of Yellowstone, I was like, but then I watched that second and third. I was like, I'm hooked.
I had to watch a whole season of Yellowstone. Then when I got the second season, I was like...
Second season was great.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, well, sorry that we took a little hiatus and we just had a lot of shit going on. Work, trips, LSU going to Omaha. Like, we just had a lot of fucking shit going on. It was a little chaotic for a little bit, but...
We're back.
Football season is literally less than like a month away, I think. Maybe
August
a month
30th,
and a half.
baby. No, they got preseason this month, July 31st. Pretty sure.
For
the
NFL?
Hall of Fame game.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So football's coming back. From here on out, bro, we ramping it up. I mean, it's gonna be it's definitely gonna be a video every week, maybe two, because we got Monday night games, Thursday night games, Sunday night, Saturday. Like we're gonna have a whole bunch of shit. So
I love the Tuesday night
college football. Yes, sir.
My favorite.
Little MAC action, But yeah, we appreciate the support. People that have been hitting us up. Like he had some people out in Omaha hitting him up saying like oh, we've heard of y'all, seen your little videos on TikTok. We really do appreciate the support. I know a couple people that I know have been reaching out to me and stuff like that. I just want to let y'all know we really do appreciate it. But yeah, we getting back into it a little bit. So, but honestly, we don't know what fucking episode we're on because it's been so long.
It's 13 or 14.
I'm be honest, I don't think we should even give a fuck anymore. I think we should just put out these roll with it and fucking do it. But
episode 726.
New videos coming. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout.
Bang.
Later.